In a world where you could be anybody, I have meant that in this world where you could be anybody, you should be. You should strive. We should try to be yourself. Situation will want you to become whom the society wants you to be. Circumstances will present you in a way that you will not be able to be yourself. But you have freedom. Freedom to see what you want to see, not what somebody else wants you to see. The freedom to be whom you want to be and not what somebody wants you to be. You have the freedom to hear what you want to hear. Never, not ever, whatever somebody wants you to hear, to perceive, to understand. In this world, where you could be anybody, as planned by the norms, the society, situation, and the circumstances around, in this world, where you could be anyone you want to be, please try to be yourself. Aspire to be yourself. Don't ever be the photocopy of someone else or whom someone has designed you to be. My name is Christian Matthew. I'll be sharing with us about denial. Denial. It is not when you deny someone alone that could depict that you have denied or you are a denier. Sometimes we are in denial of ourselves. Who are you? You are the original of yourself. The Lord has designed you. God made you that way to fill a particular position. So when you deny that fact, you have denied yourself. You have denied the essence of your being. And you betray God that had made you that way. Please, you are free. You are free to be who you are. You are free to be that size, that way. You are free. In any case, you are free to be exactly who you are. When talking about denial, I may want to make a reference to the popular denial we do. We deny our children, we deny our parents, we deny our friends, we deny our partners. How do we deny them? How do we deny our parents? How do we deny our children? How do we deny our partners? We are all witnesses. And do you think it is difficult for somebody that denied himself or herself of his personality or her personality is being or have been to deny the parents or the children or the partners? It's not very difficult. It's like we package ourselves to live a duplicate of our life. Let us be original. We are not whom we have always thought we are, even whom we present ourselves to be. I'm going to tell two personal stories. One of them happened January the 18th, 1997. Then I was getting married. That was the day I got married, and we tried to do the reception, and at the hall where big people, professors, doctors, the native and foreigners. I got one American in the hall, and the chairman of the reception was a professor, a renowned professor, like my father in the Lord. And it was time to call people on the high table. And I told the master of ceremony, hey, when you put everybody on the high table, please, my mama is my mama. She must be on the high table as my mama. That is my mother. That is the only mother I have had. Oh, you might not know. My mother had never been to school. And I told her, Mama, it is your son that is wedding today. You are seated with professors. Please, if using fork will give you a problem, request water. Ask them to give you water. Wash your hands. Be yourself. My mom has never been a duplicate of herself at any point. And she brought me up that way to always be congruent. I should say what I mean. I should say exactly what I have meant. That is how she brought me up. Express yourself. So where will I join my colleagues who will look for somebody in the family that is equally a professor or that is well-to-do to represent them when they have their mother? Sorry, I don't do such things. That is who I am and that is whom I have. I have my past. No matter who I am, that is my mother and she's son. She might not be former literate. But my mama was literate, informally. And that is whom I have as my mother. I cannot go and hire a mother somewhere. Do you expect that I would deny my mama? That is the time that I needed to showcase my mama as my mama. And she was glad, of course. I put her on a high table. It is not a privilege. It is a right for her. Because that is my mama. Point at your mama. Can you take pictures with your mama? Can you go to the hospital clinic with your mama? How proud are you about your mama, about your papa? You deny them. Paul the Apostle said that if you deny Jesus, he said he will not deny himself. If you deny your father, you deny your mother, they cannot deny themselves. But it's like you are denying yourself because you have always lived a fake life. You drop your originality, you are living the photocopy of another person. Is that the normal thing? You've got to be sincere to yourself. Denier. Don't deny. Don't deny your parents. Don't deny your brothers, your sisters. A lot of people have physically challenged parents and they cannot identify with them. Just like a few parents have physically challenged children and they could not identify with them. What is your problem? Who are they? Your children. Identify with them. Don't you think that if you deny them now, somehow they will deny you in the nearest future? Why must you deny them? That is whom you have. You know what they do? They have somebody to take care of such children, or they lock them up in the room. And now they are having their public life because they don't want anything to stain them. And these children come out of you. You lock them up. You cannot take them to the hospital. You ask your housemaid to take them to the hospital. Are your housemaid the parents? What are you talking about? Let me tell you what happened one day. You see, our schools, our system, our norms affect in a terrible way our self-esteem. The kind of thing we do is you destroy the self-esteem of a child from childhood. That's what we do. In schools, toddlers who are supposed to be sucking the breast of their parents just because the parents are working are put in school, and anytime they pee on themselves, the teachers will now gang up against them and ask their colleagues to sing. We. Shame on you. Shame. And including the children that will soon that will soon pee in the next 5 minutes. And they make everybody say that. Including the children that will soon pee on themselves within the next 5 minutes. Then what are you talking about? Are you saying that we should live fake life? You have trained us to be fake, and these children are becoming fake as well. Let everybody be original. Sometimes ago, possibly, where was that? Could that be some 9 years ago? I got to a school where I put my kid, and the usual thing is, when they call her, your father is here, she will jump up. Of course, jump up to meet her father, embrace her father. How my little angel did not get up because she felt that her self-esteem was already punctured. Oh, I guess, okay, maybe my daughter pee, and they sang that thing, and then she felt that, no, but I am your father. It doesn't really matter whether you pee or you poo on yourself. And when I got up, I picked her up, and I carried her, and the teacher said, hey, sorry, she peed. I said, oh, either pee or poo, this one is my daughter. Actually, I came to pick her, and I told her, I said, baby girl, you are my girl, even if you pee on yourself. And she put her head on my neck. Maybe she was shocked that I was going to say that. What are you talking about? I don't have to deny you. Did I go to that school for someone else? No, I came because of you. Why should somebody instigate me against you just because you pee? Didn't I pee when I was your age? Actually, I only want to remind you that you should be whom you should be, not what the society wants you to be. Society instigates you against your parent, against your wife, against your husband. May I say this? Partners, anytime you look elsewhere, anytime you sleep with somebody other than your wife or other than your husband, depict you have denied him or her. You have denied your wife, you have denied your husband. It's a serious betrayal. You have betrayed that person. You betrayed the trust, the confidence that person put in you. You are a betrayer. Be proud. Your wife did not school, but you schooled. You got a good job. You cannot walk around with your wife again. Or you prefer someone, or somebody told you that, no, I never imagined that is your wife. You are wasting your time. That is your wife, and that person has something they don't have. And all these people that are telling you, instigating you against your wife, or vice versa, where were they when you started off? If they met you where your wife found you, they will not look at you twice. So why do you deny that woman? Why do you deny your husband as well? Why? The point I'm making is you have denied yourself before you denied your partner, before you deny your parent, before you deny your children, because you are not living a congruent life. You are living for others. Live for yourself. This is a world you can be anybody, but please try to be yourself. Be congruent. Say what you mean and mean exactly what you have said. Don't live for others. Live for yourself. Arrange to connect with whom you love. Please be yourself. Be sincere. Yes, it calls for sincerity. Be sincere. Be honest. And be free. Be free to do whatever you want to do. Be free to be you, not someone else. It is a freedom I am calling for. This is a world. You can be anything. You can be a cat. You can be a dog. You can be a toad. You can be anything. But why don't you try to be yourself? That is my clap for today. Be yourself. Thank you. Be yourself. And it shall be